that both plan members as well as maybe again the trustees themselves might look at in terms of the interface with the healthcare system and accessing this in this wider context.
Yeah, I think then the next step then is maneuvering through it, right? And I think that's kind of where Hines comes in with case management and care management, and you kind of wonder, why do I need to pay for case management? The doctor's there, he's got a nurse, he's got a receptionist. They tell the patient what to do. That should be plenty. I don't feel like paying for something extra. Well, I'm sorry, I'm a tough storyteller.
I love stories. Stories are so much better than just.
My husband has heart disease and hypertension, and unless I go to his appointments, I'm his case manager, you see. Unless I go to his appointments, he doesn't know what the doctor's told him. So he comes home and he says, "Oh, everything's good. I'm perfectly good." He loves to play pickleball, and he was exhausted, and he would come back feeling horrible. Well, finally one day he fainted on the pickleball ground, and next thing we know, he has a head injury. He's ambulanced, and then it's not a head injury. He's still as stupid as ever.
Be kind now.
I know, there's a lot of men in this room. I'm going to get in trouble. Anyways, so they probably all have wives that talk like that. And so, think about that case. What had happened was when he went to that appointment that his case manager didn't go to, the doctor had told him to half his medicine because his blood pressure was too low. Did the man remember? No. So it cost his insurance, the ambulance, 2 days in the hospital, the ER visit, all because he really didn't remember. They didn't write it down. They didn't give it to him. When I started in medicine, 30 odd years, maybe 40, we ensured the instructions written. And you're going to say, well, Ferial, when you leave the ER, you get all these instructions. How many papers do you get? 20? Do you really look at 20 papers? If you got one paper, you would look at it. But if you get 20, it's like, oh, I'm going to put on that table there, and then look at it tomorrow, and then tomorrow never comes. Whereas if you have something like case management, not for little diseases, but for something, big. You've got cancer, you've got diabetes that's out of control. You have someone who works with you through it. It prevents your readmissions. And that's what we need to do going forward, because we need to somehow manage these costs, stay out of the hospital, and get things a little bit under control. Some things we won't be able to change, but some things we can.